Hey y'all. Last week we had a team call and we want to start making little training tip videos for new coaches. I know that when I started I felt really overwhelmed. You go from being a challenger or just a customer into this coaching world and it's a totally different ball game. So where should you start? And I think it's really important, and this is something I was really scared to do, but I was really scared to advertise for my first challenge group on Facebook. And I think it was just because I had hesitation because I felt like people were going to say, Liz Horn is advertising for a fitness challenge. Like, who does she think she is? But the truth is you have to start somewhere, and if people are going to make negative comments, then you just got to brush that off to the side, but that's probably not going to happen. So yeah, go ahead and just make the post, rip the Band-Aid off if you're like me and you were kind of nervous to do it. You're planting a seed or kind of creating a foundation for yourself to build on later down the road. So you want people to start seeing yourself consistently advertise for those at least once a month. I've had the most success enrolling people in challenge groups, not through those advertisements on my Facebook wall, but from sending personal invitations to people. And honestly, if you want to get 5 people enrolled in a challenge group, you need to be inviting over 40. It's a really natural conversation. All you really have to do is you can kind of go through your Facebook friends and think about who are people that you really genuinely think might be interested to kind of get started, and just send them a message. If you've already done a program, or even if you're working on a transformation picture, either way you can use that as a starting conversation piece. Or just say, hey, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in forever. What's going on in your life? And more than likely they are going to tell you and reciprocate that question because they haven't talked to you in forever. And there's your open door to explain to them what you've been up to, because now you're a Beachbody coach and how did you get there? So really you're just sharing your story. You're being genuine, and you are either working on a transformation or you already have one. So either you have a testimony, or you can say, hey, like, I'm starting this challenge group in 2 weeks. I signed up to be a Beachbody coach. I'm going to be doing P90X, and I'd love for you to do it with me. What do you think? And see what they say. I have never, ever had somebody flat out say, no, do not contact me. It's usually not right now. And it's I don't have, I financially just can't afford it, or I just don't have the time. It's just not a good time. Or Beachbody like to say their why is just not big enough. And that's the truth. So be consistent, because those people that say, I don't know, I promise from experience, 3 to 4 months down the road, they turn into yes. And you'd be surprised, because more times than not, they will actually come back to you before you have to come back to them and say, hey, I told you I wasn't ready that time, but I think I am now. So what do I do? And that's kind of how you get started. I hope this was helpful. But yeah, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You're just kind of debuting yourself, and I promise this is such a fun, rewarding business to get into. So just have a little faith in yourself. But yeah, hope this helps. Bye.